Okay, let's see. I think we are live. Looks like Facebook played nice today. Let me double check real quick. Make sure that we're live, and then we will get started. Let's see. All right, we got a couple guys jumping in on the live. Oh, hot dog. We are cooking. All right, let me cut that down. All right, cool, cool, cool. So it is week 2 of month 1 of mastering Facebook ads. So what we're gonna pretty much do is go through week 2, kind of break everything down, show you what we got going on. Got some cool stuff I'm gonna be sharing with everybody. David, Chris, what is happening? How you gentlemen doing?
All is well. Finding yourself.
Oh, living the dream, baby. Living the dream.
Absolutely.
I'm glad Facebook is, playing friendly today. So I'm excited, man.
Yeah.
All right.
I found your YouTube channel too. I had no idea. I guess the recordings you was posting on YouTube as well.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, so that's handy because I was able to go back and watch things and take notes. So that was pretty good.
Oh man. I need to um promote it a little bit more, man. You're probably not the only one who didn't know we had one. All right, so I'm posting the link inside the comments so everybody can hop on when they're ready. We got a couple more people in the.
Is last week's training on the YouTube deal?
Yep, sure
Okay.
is. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna plug the YouTube channel in the comments.
Yeah, because I had to like dig and search for it. The way how I found it, I followed you on Instagram, and then there was like a link in your bio on Instagram, and that's how I found your YouTube.
Wait, okay, yeah, I need to do better promotion. Thank you for calling me out on that, man. All right, so all right, how do I share the link? Oh man, bear with me, gentlemen. All right. Hey, Cindy. I see you jumped in. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Oh, can't complain. I'm gonna have a lot of fun today. Hope you're ready.
Yeah, I am.
All right. I'll figure it out later. I can't find the link for some odd reason. That's fine. All right, so I'm gonna share my screen, or we're gonna jump on in. I do want to be respectful for everybody's time. Share my screen. Get this out the way. All right. Can everybody see my screen okay?
Yeah.
Oh, camera's not even on. There we go. There's a stud. All right, so we're gonna go through the anatomy of winning Facebook ads. There's some things that you really need to pay attention to when putting this process together. Because I don't want anybody who's going through the training to just slap something out there. Because we want to make sure that you're getting the best bang for your buck. So as we're kind of going through, as everybody knows, if you have any questions, come off mute, post in the comments, and I'll stop and I'll answer those questions for you. But cool. So what we're gonna go over today. Um, one sec, we got somebody in the waiting room. Go ahead and pop in. So we're going to cover today the key components of a successful Facebook ad. And this is really going to be priority when it comes to making sure that you're getting qualified leads and you're talking to people who want to talk to you. And, kind of already reiterated this, engage, ask questions, take notes. It's always good to be studious. All right. So what makes a good Facebook ad? There's a few things. One is grabbing attention quickly, because when it comes to Facebook, the ads are really catching people off guard. So you really want to drive them in really quickly. You want to clearly communicate the value. You don't want to be too wordy. You want to be straight to the point so you know exactly what you do and how you can actually help them. Have a strict call to action. Tell them exactly what you want them to do. We don't want to leave it to guesswork. We want to be specific on them either calling the business, opting in for the form, or booking an appointment, whatever your call to action is going to be. And then drive measurable results. Make sure that you're tracking your data. You need to know what your cost per lead is going to be, what your cost per click, and also your cost per acquisition. And that's so we can make data field decisions, not emotion-based decisions. All right. Now, the four key components are going to be your headline, your visual, which is your creative, your ad copy, which is going to be your primary text, and your call to action. These are going to be very important to make sure that your ad converts well and it can run for a long time. Now, when it comes to creating a headline, you really want to keep it simple. And I got a few examples here. Affordable plans for seniors, protect your family today. Now, the examples I'm going to go through during this entire training is going to be around final expense. So if you do something a little bit different, just kind of improvise a little bit, but the same components will apply. And a tip that you can use numbers in your language. So plans starting at X dollars a month, starting at $1 a month, $2 a month, whatever you want to use. This is a really cool thing that you can implement. Next is going to be choosing the right image or video. You want to make sure that the creatives that you're using are high quality. So they're actual pictures that you use or pictures that you've gotten from someone. Really avoid those generic ones. Like if you try to grab one off YouTube or not YouTube, off Google, or you try to grab one off like Pixel or something like that, the ones that look really generic, you've seen them out there. You want to kind of stay away from those. You want more traditional pictures. So families, couples, funerals, you name it. And you always want to rotate your images. And this just makes sure that your ad can run for a sustainable period. I'm gonna show some examples here in a sec too, so you kind of know what I mean. Now, writing ad copy that converts, you want to address the pain and do you want to offer a solution? Here's a short example. Worried about unexpected expenses, protect your family for less than X dollars a day, get a free quote. Now, granted, you want the copy to be a little bit longer, because there's some key things you want to implement there. That's going to be in a separate training, but this really drives the point home. You don't want to be too wordy. You want to be concise, straight to the point. Keep it short. All right. Next is going to be driving action to your CTA. Your CTA is your call to action. Like I said, you want to be very specific on what you want them to do, whether it's click learn more, click get a free quote. You can have them click the call to business, book an appointment. You're going to be very specific. You don't want to leave it open for guesswork. And this is going to be very important to increase your conversions. Now, here's some examples from a good creative and a bad creative. Now, this example over here to the left is going to be an example of a good one. Now, this is very simple, but it's eye-catching. It pops. It speaks to who we're targeting. So this will convert and work very well. This one to the right, I see it so many times. Like I think everybody watches the same training and copies the same image. It's wild. So do not use this or anything like this because this is very, very generic. Make sense? Cool.
Yep.
All right. I've been running through it. Sorry, I kind of locked in a little bit. I should have stopped, asked a couple of questions. Anybody have any questions so far? Whether it comes to the headline, ad copy, creative, anything like that, or the call to action? No?
No, but it's all new to me.
Okay. We'll get there. 100%. All right, cool. So now let's build a winning ad. I'm going to kind of go through the steps here real quick, kind of see some examples of what you can kind of plug in. But the headline, affordable final expense coverage, visual, a happy family or couple, the copy, which is the primary text, plans as low as X dollars a month, protect your family today, CTA, learn more. It doesn't have to be complicated. It's really about just following these exact steps. Now, some tips and tricks, some do's and don'ts. Test different headlines and visuals. So don't just stick with one because ad fatigue is real. So your campaign can run for a few months sustainably, but your cost per lead may go up just because your ad has been running for a little bit too long. So you want to kind of switch those out periodically. And then keep copy client focused. So don't really dive into too much about your licenses or what you do or how long you've been in the business, anything like that. Keep it really focused on what you help with and being very concise on what they need to do. Don't use irrelevant images and then write wordy ad copy. So we want to kind of stay away from that. All right. Next steps, a little bit of homework for everybody who's watching. Create your own ad using this framework. You can use exactly what I use today, or I would recommend you get a little bit creative and put your own out there, but just kind of get familiar with the process. Even if you use what I have today, it'll at least get you kind of familiar with the steps. Post your feedback in the group. So if you're brave, post it in the group so everybody can see it. And then just tag me or I'll see the post and I can critique it right there on the spot. This just gives you direct feedback so that you guys and gals can go ahead and start running your ads. And then test and track performance over the next week. Once I critique it, let's go ahead and create it. Build the ad, launch it. Then over the next 7 days, let me know what the data looks like and we can go through that together. Easy peasy. Now, next week, we're going to talk about targeting. I'm going to make it really, really simple for everybody. A lot of people complicate this process, but it really boils down to age and location. But I'm going to show you what that looks like. Don't sweat it. Now, if anybody wants to reach out, they want to send me their ads, they want to, kind of get a little bit of feedback on what we do. There's a couple different ways you can reach out. One is through the Facebook group. It's Break Free Agent. You reach out to my personal page. It's Christopher T. Kennedy. Check out our website, bfamastermind.com/homepage. Then, hey, if you're a rebel, you want to hop on a call, you can just book with me. We can hop on, jam out, see what we can do. Sweet. This was a really easy one today. But this is going to be very impactful when it comes to launching your ads and make sure they actually convert. I see a lot of ads that just look horrible. But cool. So open the floor for Q&A. Anybody who's on the live, feel free to come on mute, ask any questions that you have. If you're watching on Facebook, feel free to post any comments and ask any questions. We'll be here for a sec to answer those for you. David, Chris, no questions? Cindy?
I actually have a Facebook business page
Okay.
and I have never messed with the Facebook ads.
Mhm.
Is that where you're doing it at?
Yep.
Or are you just posting the ads as a free? I mean, I know you said the $10 thing. Is that right where the Facebook ads are?
Yep.
Are
They're going to
you
be
right there?
they're going to be inside your business manager. So what you would do, you'll go to your browser, type in business.facebook.com, and then it'll take you right there. And that's where
Okay.
that's where you create your ads.
Okay. Okay. I was just making sure.
Oh yeah, yeah, no worries. Oh yeah, you're ahead of the game. You already got a business manager. Now it's just a matter of plugging it all in and testing it out. Sweet. All right. David, what you got, man?
Uh,
So you come off mute.
yeah, just a quick question. Kind of, she said something about. So obviously I have a Facebook business page,
Yeah.
but as far as trying to generate traffic to your Facebook business page,
Mm-hmm.
um, one time I paid for it was like a little notification popped up said, hey, spend $10, you could reach 1,500 people. Is that the only way to generate traffic to your Facebook business page, or is there a better way?
So what's the reason for you getting traffic to your business page? Just to get more like exposure?
Yeah, so kind of like over the years, I would see people, obviously I would see an ad, insurance ad come up on my Facebook.
Hmm.
And I noticed that sometimes when I would see an ad, that particular ad might have like 150 likes, maybe 20 comments. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like maybe when people are validating the ad, maybe that might encourage people to fill out the form to become a higher qualified lead, I'm assuming. Like, you understand what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, so with that, um, well, there's two different things. So with what you're referring to, that's the ad itself. So it would have to run for a long enough time to where it can build up that engagement, so those likes, those comments. Now, as far as for your business page, that'll be something separate. So if you wanted
Okay.
to increase the amount of like likes and followers you have on your business page, you would run a separate type of campaign. It'll be a page like campaign. And you can actually get likes on your page for real cheap, like really cheap. But that type of campaign
Okay.
is exclusively designed to build up your likes on your page. But from what you've mentioned, um, that would be with the ad. So like the likes and the comments on the ad, that'll be an ad that's running for a long period of time. Then it'll have an opportunity to build up.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Gotcha. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, cool. Well, Chris said
Yeah.
he's
That was
good.
I'm good.
Okay, sweet. Cindy's good. Chris is good. Um, no questions in the comments. Okay, cool. So if anybody's checking out the replay and you do have questions after going through this, just post them in the comments or even just post them in the group. And I'll be happy to answer those questions for you. Next week, like I mentioned, is going to be around targeting, how to make sure you're getting in front of the right people when you're running your ads, because it's not going to do you any good if you're targeting the wrong people. So,
Right.
ladies and gents, you have an awesome rest of your Wednesday, and we will talk next week. Cool?
All right. Have a good one. Thank you.
All
Right, you
right.
too. Thank
All
you.
right. Have a great one.